All right, moving on, we will have two resolutions now on Monday evening. The first is accepting a deed of dedication from Narrows Glen, Inc. for approximately 1.1 acre of land to be used as a public right-of-way in conjunction with the Greystone Crossing project. And who would like to take that resolution? Karen, thank you. All right, and Mayor, if you could give us a little information.
Thank you. So this development is located in North Cornwall Township and in the city of Lebanon. The preliminary plan was submitted in 2006, and the last phase in the city is Phase 3, and that was submitted in 2015. The majority of the development is located in North Cornwall Township, and it may be easier to see on this rendering. This pink highlighted area are the lots that are located in the city of Lebanon. And I highlighted, this is Oak Street, and that will be widened a little bit on the north side, and that is one of the deed descriptions in your packet. The blue is Creekside Drive, and the green is Ranch Avenue. So Ranch Avenue is existing here, and it's just extending. It hits Creekside. Creekside Drive extends back through North Cornwall Township. So the yellow, blue, and green highlighted areas are the actual portions of those streets that would be dedicated to the city of Lebanon. Our alternate engineer, which is Ritu Associates, and the reason why we had an alternate engineer is the city engineer was the engineer on the project. So Ritu Associates performed a final inspection in January of this year and noted to us that all of the storm sewers, manholes, road construction was in accordance with our specifications, and they did recommend that we may approve and accept these streets for dedication into the City of Lebanon's street system.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mayor. Any questions from council?
A question, Mayor, that's going to be, city will be required for maintaining these streets and plowing these streets during winter storms and that kind of thing?
Yes.
But not the rest of the development, just those
No.
two narrow sections?
Right, and I'm sure we'll work it out with
them.
North Cornwall, how we'll handle that, but
Right.
they would also be added to our liquid fuel list, so we would get liquid fuel tax dollars to help support the costs of maintaining and winter maintenance, and of course all of that, which it's never enough to take care of them, but they will be added to the liquid fuel tax list.
And I don't think. Any other questions concerning that deed of dedication? And from anyone in attendance this evening?
Sure. So I don't know if you can see it, but this yellow is existing Oak Street, and that would be widened a little bit on the north side. I don't know if you can see it there. And then Creekside Drive is the blue, and right here is the city line that it actually extends back into North Cornwall, but just this portion would be in the city of Lebanon. And then the green, which is here, that would be an extension of Ranch Avenue off of Creekside. So Ranch Avenue, Creekside Drive, and Oak Street. And Oak Street is just, again, being widened on the north side. Right, just the highlighted sections are what's located in the city of Lebanon's boundaries, and that's what would be dedicated to the city of Lebanon. You're welcome.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, moving on, the second resolution on Monday evening will be authorizing the proper officials of the City of Lebanon to file a grant application with the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for a pickleball court located in Coleman Memorial Park, and this is a $50,000 grant. And I would love to take this resolution, but I will not be attending Monday night's meeting. So who would like this? George? Thank you, George. And
Okay,
let you have this one, Mayor?
yes. So in May of 2023, the city applied to DCED for the Greenways, Trails, and Recreation Program for the conversion of 2 existing tennis courts on Bayshore Drive in Coleman Memorial Park, and that would be converted 2 tennis courts into 8 pickleball courts. This particular tennis court would be the one located next to the skate park.
Will it be
So-
8?
Excuse me?
Will it be 8?
That's what I have.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was thinking 2 to 4, but hey. Anyway, it'll be more than 2. Right now, there's 2 tennis.
2 tennis courts,
Courts.
8 pickleball.
That's what it equates to. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was, okay. I know they're smaller, so
I didn't know.
I didn't realize it was that many.
So the grant request was for $51,000 with a match of $9,000 from the Board of Trustees. In January of this year, we were notified that our application was not funded. And doing some research, it was noticed that no projects in Lebanon County were awarded any of those monies. However, Council Chair Morales reached out to our state representatives, Mr. Schagel, and Senator Gephardt's office. And in March of this year, we received notice that we were awarded $50,000 from the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources through their Heritage and Other Parks program. The Heritage Area Program is a multi-region asset-based economic development program, and it's rooted in our state's rich natural, cultural, and industrial history. And it's a cross-sector partnership that enhances a region's sense of place, and it strengthens regional economies. And the partnerships are created to create vibrant, livable communities that attract private investment and house the products and places that drive Pennsylvania's tourism industry. In keeping with that sense of place and tourism dollars, a few weeks ago, the Tourism Economics Report from DCED and the Pennsylvania Tourism Office came out, and Lebanon County's numbers from 2022 on visitor spending from lodging, food, beverage, recreation, retail, and more accounts for more than $296.4 million visitor dollars that were spent in our county. So since 2016, Lebanon County is showing the highest percentage of improvement out of all 9 counties that are represented in the Pennsylvania Dutch Country Roads region, which is really impressive. And I have to give a shout out to Jen Kuzo and Visit Lebanon Valley for all of the hard work that they do. So again, we're going to be receiving $50,000 from DCNR, and the $50,000 grant does not require a match. However, if the project total exceeds $50,000, the Board of Trustees would contribute the remaining funds towards the project. Because it's through DCNR, we have to meet all of those grant requirements. That includes the project being ADA accessible with parking. So that is something that we'll be adding to the project. We had an estimate when we submitted the first grant application that it was supposed to be around $60,000. So approximately $10,000 would need to be contributed to the project. And just a little bit of history. April is actually National Pickleball Month in the United States, so this is very appropriate timing. And to provide some history on pickleball, it actually was created back in 1965. A congressman from Washington State was playing golf one Saturday during the summer, and another businessman came to visit, and their families were sitting around with nothing to do. And the property had an old badminton court, and they were looking for some equipment, and they could not find a full set of rackets, so they improvised and started playing with ping pong paddles. And then they had a perforated plastic ball, like wiffle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, they placed the net at badminton height, which is 60 inches, and volleyed the ball over the net. But as the weekend progressed, they found that the ball bounced really well on the asphalt, so they lowered the net to 36 inches, and There you go, pickleball. So the really cool thing about pickleball is because it's a shorter basketball, shorter court, it's really great for younger children and also older Americans that maybe can't get to that net as fast when they're playing tennis. So it really incorporates the whole family, that the whole family can play together. So I think that's really awesome about pickleball, and I'm really excited that we're able to get this here in the city of Lebanon. So thank you, Chairman Morales, for what you
Thank you,
did to help make this
Representative
happen.
Schlegel.
And we also want to thank Representative Schlegel and Senator Gephardt.
Yes, absolutely. And I know we're excited at the park to bring yet another different form of recreation to the city, so.
Yeah, and I
was a
I
great
have to
surprise.
say, you know, once we get that in and the dog park in, Coleman Memorial Park is going to have not only, you know, a lot of pavilions and the state-of-the-art ball fields, but the skate park, which no other park in the county has a skate park like that. There's no dog park in the county of Lebanon. The disc golf, yes, there's other disc golfs, but supposedly, according to the experts that play, the disc golf is probably the nicest one in the region. And now we'll have the pickleball courts. So we've really elevated Coleman Memorial Park.
Good stuff. All right, thank you, Mayor. Any questions from council?
How do you go about reserving these courts if there is a certain amount of a high demand?
Right now, you know, there's no plans for reservations. And I do know, speaking with some other municipalities that have pickleball courts, they can become very competitive for, you know,
So
some
I
people are
would
claiming the
assume-
courts as their own, and.
I would assume that if it really, which I hope it does, you know, they would just have to reserve them like they reserve the pavilions.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that point yet, George.
Okay, just
So,
curious,
but
but
no,
I-
that's
assuming
something we
that-
probably have to consider.
Are the
Yes.
nets going to be up, or they'll need to be set up when you go to play?
Permanent fixture.
'Cause
I
play,
believe,
like, they'll be up?
I believe they'll be,
Okay.
yeah, when,
Okay.
you know, that's our intention, that you can just show up and play, yeah.
You mean because some courts are shared with other
Yeah,
sports,
right,
like tennis or?
right.
Yeah, no,
Like on
this'll-
other courts, they're tennis courts, but they have like a locked, like locker kind of thing.
Oh,
You join, you can have the combination and get out the
Oh,
equipment you need, set it up.
yeah. No, I think it's the
It's-
intention that these will
it's
be up
open.
and open to the public, yeah. So, all right. Any other questions? All right, and that will conclude our Monday evening meeting. At this time, I will open the floor to council. Any issues, concerns to bring forward?
I don't want to get ahead of the mayor or the department here, but I just wanted to make everybody aware in attendance or in the public that spring yard waste collection is here. So get your let me make sure I get this right, the sticks, the leaves, whatever's in the category listed on the website out on the curbside by this weekend, and the pickup starts this Monday at 7 and goes through till Friday.
Brian, I'm not sure if I heard you correctly. What'd you say about leaves?
Leaves is not on the list, is
You
it?
cannot put
You
leaves.
cannot put leaves, correct.
Just yard waste from your garden,
Yeah.
trimming of trees, you know, just general cleanup from the winter heading into spring.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, that's all I got.
All right, thank you, Brian. Anyone else? I guess Monday, Mayor, for the bridge, 72? That's the new date?
Detour date.
New detour date, so.
So the stop bars were moved back. The streets were televised, I think. Storm sewer was televised as well? Okay. So the storm sewers were televised, the streets were televised, so that if any damage is caused to the area vicinity of 7th and Maple, PennDOT will take responsibility to correct it, repair it.
And I understand you have fire equipment being repositioned?
And we will be moving the rescue from Station
Okay.
3 to Station 2 so that it can get out, because we anticipate that the traffic will be stacked past the fire station door.
All right. All right, thank you, Mayor. I will open it up to the press at this time, since you're the only ones in